How to use Semrush keyword research. The purpose of Semrush is to find out whether people are searching for a topic on Google before you spend hours creating content or running ads. It helps you discover what people search, how popular those searches are, and how difficult it is to rank for them. For example, you might spend 8 hours writing in an article titled Best CS2 Crosshair, for example, it's a game, only to discover that almost nobody searches for it. Only to ignore a topic that actually gets 50,000 searches every month. So Semrush helps you avoid guessing. So think of a broad topic. A seed keyword is simply your starting idea. Let's go to the topic research for this. And let's type in gaming, for example. And here we have the content ideas for gaming. Gaming chair, gaming laptop, gaming desk makes sense because, a chair is a chair and a gaming chair is a gaming chair. It includes the word gaming in it. It doesn't necessarily have to mean games. So let's go more niche now. Let's type in CS2. Now here, the only numbers that will stick out are the volume numbers. So don't think which card has the highest volume. Because CS2 stats, for example, if I typed in CS2 stats, there's like 2 or 3 websites that get the most clicks. If you made something, you wouldn't get anything. What you need to do is find the best opportunity. So the way that you would do this is, you need to open a card. And then you're gonna see the difficulty level. These are the headlines for all of the searches that match CS2 matches. So here we have a difficulty of 68%. That's really difficult. So let's not do that one. Let's do CS2 inspects. There you go. Difficulty 34%. Now look at the questions. This is one of the best parts of topic research. Instead of guessing what people want, Semrush shows actual questions, such as, is it better to buy a glove or a knife in CSGO? CS2 tracker, why do people need CS2 skin so much? How much does it cost to create a game like Counter-Strike? These questions can become blog posts, YouTube videos, and frequently asked and FAQ sections because they're based on what people are actually searching for. Now don't just stop at topic research. Let's go to the keyword overview. And here we have KD. This is the difficulty, basically. So the volume is how many people are searching for that thing, and the KD is how difficult it is to rank up to that thing. Getting into the phone industry, everyone has a phone, everyone buys a phone, but getting into the industry of actually making a phone is incredibly difficult. So the volume is going to be huge, but the KD is also going to be huge. What you need is a small KD, something that's easy to make, and then you look at the volume. What does CPC mean here? CPC means cost per click. This is for Google Ads and not SEO. So suppose you own a gaming website. You pay Google to show your website whenever someone searches CS2. Every time someone clicks on your ad, Google might charge you around $1.05, because that's what CPC is. If CPC is very high, it often means businesses think those visitors are valuable because they may become customers. Now, Semrush is a huge website, as you can see. There's a lot of things in Semrush, but the main things that people use or that you will generally find useful is keyword overview, keyword magic tool, topic research, domain overview, keyword gap, position tracking, site audit, backlink analysis. That's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you found this tutorial helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And as always, see you in the next video.